And I'm here with Mr. Lattice. Why don't you introduce yourself and let everybody know what you do?
Hey, well, how you doing, people? So I'm Mr. Lattice, right? I got two clothing brands. Well, one is like a vintage line thrifting, then the other one is my actual clothing brand called Lattice of Success. And I just do that for a living. I'm writing scripts, doing creative writing, poetry, stuff like that, giving back to the community.
All right, and where did Lattice of Success come from?
Well, basically, I was playing with a few names. One of them was called S.T.E.P.S, and the other one was Lattice of Success, and I felt that one meant more to me because every day is like a step you taking. So it's like, and also it's with life. Like if you fall off the ladder, you got to get back on and climb. Just keep climbing.
And where did Jaspers come from? If you already had Lattice of Success going, what made you decide to do another
thrifting?
brand? Yeah.
So basically, I was thrifting for myself. So I'm like, why don't I just make money off of it? And I like the character Casper. So I'm like, fuck it, let me just mix him with me, and then it's Jasper.
So what actually got you into designing and wanting to own your own brand?
So basically, from like 2007, I always wanted a brand, but of course, doubt kills all dreams. So I never even like went for it. And then around like 2012, I was dealing with some girl, and we was basically talking about like life goals and stuff like that. And she asked me what I want to do. I'm like, I always wanted to do a brand. And all she said was, I believe in you. You could do it. And then from there, it was history.
All right. So was that specific moment what inspired you, or was it, a compilation of things that inspired you to do it?
Well, she gave me the courage to actually go for it. But inspiration-wise, I remember Wiz Khalifa in a song was like, basically, I can't quote it word for word, but he was like, I wear my own shit type. So I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Let me put my dreams with this and then get it popping.
So what's the motivation behind what you do? Like, what's the goal, or what are you trying to push to the people?
So basically, it's Lattice of Success, right? So my main hashtag is United We Climb. So it's like, I never use the word I always say we. Right. So it's like, I want to inspire the uninspired and basically motivate the motivators. Just create dope shit.
So how'd you get the name Mr. Lattice?
So basically, it's I took the ladder from the Lattice of Success. But actually, no, people would just scream. They wouldn't even say my name no more. They'd be like, Lattice, Lattice, hey Mr. Lattice. So I'm like, all right, I'll run with that. It's all a brand.
So with the brand Lattice of Success, what do you see yourself doing with the brand as far as the next 5 to 10 years?
So in the next 5 to 10 years, Lord willing, I'll have my own store. I'll have like people from the computer. I'll have people from the community that I grew up with, or I just know, and have them work with me so we can get this money together. Also, I'm doing creative writing, and so that's like all under the Ladder umbrella. I'm trying to get like films out, short stories, poetry, and hopefully sign a few people who do the same thing.
So you've been running your own company for about 6 years now. If you had the chance to do anything differently, what would it be?
I would say, I guess market differently. Like, at first I wasn't on like social media too heavy, and I could have had people I know actually push it for me as well, and like stuff like that. I would say marketing wise.
If you can get your brand on any person right now, no matter who it is, celebrity, regular person, who would you want to see rocking Lattice of Success right now?
I'm gonna say Fabulous off the jump, because he controls like streetwear like all the way. People see him, they like, all right. Even if it's like a brand they don't even like, they see him wearing it, they're like, all right, I want that. So definitely Fab.
With your journey, with the writing, with the clothing, with everything, what's one struggle that you overcame?
So basically, I'm doing everything right now by myself. So that's a struggle within itself. It's a challenge, like day-to-day basis. I gotta like go to the post office dolo. I gotta ship out the orders. I gotta pick up. Like it's a lot sometimes, but this is what I want. So this is what I gotta deal with.
So you've been running your own company for about 6 years. You started doing creative writing. What's one thing that you bounce back from?
So I would say, basically, controlling your own brand and stuff like that by yourself is hard. But if it's something you want, you gotta roll with the punches, keep climbing, like, no pun intended.
And what's one piece of advice you would give to anybody who's watching this right now who may want to go on the same route you're taking?
Basically, if you rolling with a bunch of people and like they don't believe in your goals, even family members, like, don't even listen to them. If this is what you want, this is what you want, and it's you. Just go for it. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna die by yourself. You was born by yourself, so like, just go for yours. Life's short.
All right, so now we go get into the fun questions.
All right.
If you had one superpower, any superpower in the world, what would it be?
It's a good one. Save all homeless people.
How would you save them? You go fly them out, fly them away, fly them to the
I would
beach?
have like a big bag, not even a big crib, and just put them all in it and like carry the crib and take them to their own universe. So they can live lavish. And I'm gonna live right with them.
If you on a deserted island, and what's 3 things that you would need?
My loved ones, that could be family and friends, my phone, and water.
If you could collab with any brand, who would it be?
Damn. I got like 2 of mine, just some old school, like Nietzsche and Mecca.
You bringing them back?
Yeah, bring it back.
If there was a movie made after you, what would the title of it be?
A whole lot of fun. Nah, it would be keep the camera rolling.
If you could have dinner or lunch with anybody, who would it be?
This might be cliche, but I'm gonna go with Tupac. Reason is, he did the music, he did poetry, he did acting, and like, he inspired me to do the poetry. So I would want to ask him, like, did you care how people felt about you when you did music for the women and music for like the thugs and stuff like that? Like, and how did you come up with everything? Like who taught you how to act? Like, so many questions.
With Lattice to Success, who's the market? Who are you pushing your brand to? Like, what genre or what demographic are you looking to support your brand?
So it's like, it's all walks of nature pretty much, and like, as far as like age range, it's like from 10 years old to like, I got supporters that's like 65. So like, it's a beautiful thing. You got the young, old, middle, everybody, they fuck with it.
So, and any last words you would like to say before we get out of here?
I just want to say thank you to you for taking the time out for the whole season 2 and season 1, doing this interview as well, and shout out to everybody who supports me, whether it's the brand or the writing or just me in general. Like, I love y'all. I appreciate it. Love is love.
And one more time, let the people know where they can find you at.
You can find me at L2S NYC. That's for the clothing brand, and for the vintage line is Jasper Treasure, JASHPERTREASURE.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming out today,
Definitely.
man. United we climb.
United we climb.